Hello, Accelerated Math 6-7 students. We are in Module 3 and we are working on Lesson 5. Module 3, Lesson 5 is called Comparing Integers and Other Rational Numbers, and it can be found on page 57 in my comp book. So I am going to turn there now. And here we are, comparing integers and other rational numbers. Comparing, so again, maybe thinking about greater than and less than to help us. Comparing integers, you know what integers are, positive and negative whole numbers. Rational numbers are all the other numbers in between. Okay, so our goal for today is we will practice comparing the order of rational numbers with real-world situations. The question that I want you to be thinking about in this lesson is, does a vertical number line change how you order your rational numbers? So far in all of the number line work that we've been working on throughout these lessons, we've been using horizontal number lines. Horizontal means to match the horizon, so it's going to from left to right. Vertical means to go up and down, and I haven't done any of those with those yet, so hopefully we'll get some of that information to help with that. So vertical number lines. Does a vertical number line change how you order rational numbers? It will be interesting to see. Okay, so we're actually going to just do a task to help us figure out how to do this. So I'm going to uncover all of this so you can see it. Changing temperatures. So I took the temperature 5 times on Sunday. And what I figured out when I took the temperature 5 times on Sunday is the first time I took it, the temperature or the thermometer read 11 degrees Fahrenheit. The second time I read it, it read 4 degrees Fahrenheit. The third time I read it, it said 0 degrees Fahrenheit. The fourth time I read it, it said 9 degrees Fahrenheit. And the fifth time that I read it, it said 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So just to give you a little bit of backstory or information, this was a very cold day in the winter, okay, and it also had lots of snow on the ground. So we did not have a tremendous amount of changes in our temperature, but it did change every time I read it. So the task for you is not to focus on how cold it was, although those temperatures are very cold. But what your job with this is you need to tell me, how do I put the temperature reads in order from least to greatest? From least to greatest. So this kind of covers the question that I asked in the last lesson. How do you do that? How do I put these temperature reads in order from least to greatest? So I know that least means that it has to be the smallest number, and I know greatest means that it has to be the largest number, and your job is to put them in order. Okay, and so if we're doing that, we need to look at all 5 of the temperature reads, and we have to say to ourselves, oh, well, the smallest one in this list is what? If you said 0, you are correct. So I am going to write down 0 degrees Fahrenheit because that's the first one that's the smallest. And then, which one is the next smallest? If you said 4, then you are correct. So 4 degrees Fahrenheit is the next smallest. What is the next smallest? 9 degrees Fahrenheit. Good. What would be the next smallest? 11 degrees Fahrenheit. And the last one, or the greatest, which is still very cold, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. You are correct. So hopefully, this is a review, I'm hoping, by putting these numbers in order. Now, I have some other ones, however, that are going to make it a little bit harder. But before I give you the other ones, I want to try something different. What if I told you I took the temperature again on Monday, but this time on Monday, the temperatures read negative 7 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Fahrenheit, negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit, and let's go with 47 degrees Fahrenheit. What if those were the 5 numbers that I gave you? How would you order these from least to greatest? So your job on this one is to tell me how to order those. Write those down. You can write those down in your comp book right now. So we have -7 degrees Fahrenheit, we have 35 degrees Fahrenheit, we have 4 degrees Fahrenheit, we have -11 degrees Fahrenheit, and we have 47 degrees Fahrenheit. I want to see if you can order these integers. These are all integers because they're positive or negative whole numbers. I want to see if you can do that. So just write it right underneath where you ordered the other ones. And then I have one last thing, and this is what's going to be the rational number part. Are you ready? So now that you know how to do integers, I would like you to put these in order. So it says list the following rational numbers in order from greatest to least. So we have greatest to least. First of all, notice, so your order has changed from up here. Up here we did least to greatest. It's very important that you see that. So in this one, it's greatest to least. So you're going biggest to smallest. So I would like you to put in order 0 and 125 thousandths, 3/4, 2, 1 and 11 twelfths, 1 and 875 thousandths, and 3. Okay, so you need to take all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those numbers and put them in order from greatest to least. You've got to figure it out. If you need help, what could you use? What tool have we been using in all of these lessons so far? If you said number line, you're on the right track. So if you need a number line to help you, use the number line, and we'll be looking for your answers tomorrow on the board. All right, my dears, let's go back to our goal for one more time. Today we will practice comparing the order of rational numbers with real-world situations. We did that with taking the temperatures. Very good. Does a vertical number line change how you order the rational numbers? My answer to that is no. You might want to use a vertical number line to help you with those 5 additional integers. Okay, noticing that 0 degrees Fahrenheit would be right here. So if that's 0, what would this one be? This would be -1 degrees Fahrenheit. What would this one up here be? That would be 1 degree Fahrenheit. So as you can see, that's how a vertical number line is going to go. And then you just put these guys on your vertical number line, and that helps you. Okay? All right, that's it, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.